Well, I have to say I cried through writing every page of that book. Because in order to write about depression, you have to re-inhabit it. But I was so shocked by the shame and the stigma and the secrecy around it. And when I could read, I tried to read every book I could about depression, and the one book I couldn't find was a personal account of how it felt. And also people said to me that, you know, if somebody else had depression, they didn't understand how they felt. So I just felt that it was important to write a book, not only for people who felt depressed, but also to give to people who loved them, who couldn't understand how they felt. And that's really why I wrote it. And people kind of said I was brave to write it. And, you know, the awful thing about depression is they say to you, you came out. I don't think it was necessarily an act of bravery. I think it was because I saw so many people suffering. I was in 3 psychiatric units, and people there were ashamed and they were silent, and they didn't, until they'd actually been sectioned or taken in there, they hadn't asked for help. And you know, it's an illness. There's nothing really else to say about it. It's not a weakness, it's not a self-indulgence. I mean, I'm talking clinical depression now, not just feeling low. But you don't say to somebody with pneumonia, cheer up, or get over it, or, you know, there are other people worse off than you. And I have to say the great thing about being in a psychiatric unit is nobody tells you to cheer up.